Hello there. Welcome back to another episode of Loot Whores and Save Scums. Although that name that name may change in the near future, who knows? It's a podcast where we talk a whole bunch and don't say nothing. I'm Sean.
Is Brendan?
And this is Alec. You've you're bringing that back, huh?
I'm about to say like 15 episodes ago.
I thought we've moved past this. I thought we
No, no,
evolved.
no. We have because we haven't changed anything yet, have we? So
Well, now you know what? Now's the best time. What do you wanna change what do you wanna change the name to, huh? Big boy?
booty hole.
Um,
Jesus loves you. Sure does.
What the hell are you talking about?
just making. I'm just making references to things no one knows about.
okay.
As I
Correct.
do. Anyway,
Yes.
let's not derail. How's everybody?
Good.
Good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
But we were we were talking about whether we got to name the change the name to. But I'm good though.
Okay.
I don't know. I just got so confused because we had a different conversation going
Yeah.
on.
Then he changed because he doesn't know either. He doesn't know.
Yeah,
So he wants some time to think about it.
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, no, I've been doing actually okay. I mean, work is what it is. It kind of sucks. Otherwise, my week's been okay though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's the same for me. Work sucks. I hate it. But I'm gonna be off the week after this week.
Oh yeah, you're going on vacation.
Yeah, and I'm
It's not really
just
a vacation though.
no. But that week off, I need it. And that whole week, I'm just gonna go into like a coma, into hibernation, and just and just shelter myself from everything.
That's right. Just fucking relax. Well,
That's
thank God for it. So yeah, everything's the same it seems. We live very boring lives, everyone.
I
We
mean we
did play new video games though.
yeah.
Well, you brought it up. Talk about it.
Yeah.
So, well, there are a couple of new video games. I'll talk about the new game that I had bought. I right before we did our last podcast, and I played it after. Hyrule Warriors. Not bad. Pretty fun. I mean, it's exactly what you'd expect. It is a Warriors game, like Dynasty Warriors, but with Hyrule characters. So, the combos basically work the same, but it's kind of cool because it's like, my favorite Legend of Zelda characters. You get the different items. Link is known for his wide arsenal of items. And they did take some liberties with certain characters, though, just so that you can have a variety of weapons, because there are some weapons that the characters are using they don't normally use, but it's okay. It's fun. I enjoy it.
Did they also add new characters just for Hyrule Warriors, or is every character in there like a
So,
character already present in the lore?
so there are some characters there that are unfamiliar to me, so I think they're added characters. Because me personally, I don't really play too many of the 2D titles. So like Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, I don't know what characters exist in those games, to be honest. Uh,
Those are Legend of Zelda games. I've never heard of those.
yeah, they existed. It was weird. It was for the Game Boy, and they came out at the same time, and it was during the time when like a lot of game titles were doing like two releases. Like Pokemon always did that with Red and Green and whatever. I mean Red and Blue, but Mega Man was doing two release games, and like a lot of different gaming franchises were doing that. So Legend of Zelda had released two games at the same time: Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons.
Was it not red and green in Japan? Or am I confusing that for something else?
I think
No,
you're
you're probably right.
confusing that. I
I know.
I thought it's always been red and blue, and then
I thought it
green
was
was
red
like
and
the
green in
extra.
Japan.
Well, then what about yellow?
Well, yellow is the extra.
So then where does blue come in? Blue is America
Blue is
only?
the American release, I think, of red and green. Citation needed.
Wonder why they would choose blue. Like their whatever people do their what do you call it? Not it's not called simply translation because they do translations, but they also do cultural like things. They change things culturally, like when they called Brock's rice balls donuts.
Oh, the localization team?
Localization, yeah. Maybe the localization team was like Americans don't like the color green. Change it to something else. So they were like red and blue color.
I'm
I
pretty
don't know,
sure in
maybe.
Japan it was red and green.
It might be because the remakes were red and green. It was fire red and leaf green. So maybe you're right.
Did
I'm
they?
looking it up now.
Okay, yeah. Look it up. Duck go with that.
What? No, there wasn't like I know Ruby and Sapphire had Emerald, right? As the third
Yeah,
game. But
yeah.
there was no third game for Fire Red and Leaf Green, right?
No.
Well, when they do the remakes, they don't do the remakes of the third game.
Well, no, he's saying that they didn't really start introducing like a third version to the two until Crystal and yeah, Silver and Gold
So,
No,
oh,
but
when
red
they
and blue had
released
yellow
Crystal,
version.
which wasn't really. Oh yeah, I guess so. But it was really more following the anime story, wasn't it? Because you're given a Pikachu and it follows you around.
I think that was like, the only difference.
I don't know. It's been
Right.
a long time since I've even played the old games, so
But this all is coming back to the original question: did they add characters to Hyrule Warriors? Which they might have. I'm not too sure. I mean, there is one character named Linkle. I haven't played as her yet, but I'm pretty sure she is invented entirely for this game.
because they knew exactly what they were doing with her.
what
Yeah.
were they doing with her?
You know, Deviant
No.
Ones
No, I
knows.
don't.
Speaking
Ew,
of,
she's like a child though.
yeah, I just looked up Linkle and like you know how Google has like the three image, like a couple of images that come up before like the web searches. The
Yeah,
fourth one is like a sexy Linkle.
yeah,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
they don't care.
It was just LinkedIn, that's what I'm getting linked to when I type
LinkedIn.
Linkle's
LinkedIn,
name.
applying for a
Linkle
job.
needs Linkle needs to get a job. You need to work, Linkle. Come on, you can't just be going out here fighting hordes and hordes of hack and slash monsters. That's not
Why not?
profitable.
They drop what was it, rupees? They drop rupees.
We were doing one fucking mission on there. I'm getting so mad because there's a motherfucking mob that is just resistant to damage, it seems like. And it's because it's split screen, so joyous days for that. You can't see shit, right? Um, you have no way of really knowing if you're even doing damage to it because it doesn't get staggered, it just stands there and it hits you. So, and there were a lot, and just like that whole map was a frustration for me.
No, it's easy to kill them. You have to shoot them with the bow first, then they get staggered.
Oh, I don't do that. I don't use the items. Shoot them with the bow.
Why? This is the Legend of Zelda game. Using different items is important.
See, but I'm only focusing on the warriors portion of it, where I just go ham with my combos,
Oh my
and then my
god.
moose, my
My
Musou,
your
my my
what
old, what is it called in Dynasty Warriors? It's just called like a special move or something, isn't it?
I
But I
think
know
so.
in Samurai Warriors it's called your
Yeah,
Musou
it's just
gauge.
moose out to us.
But it
Uh,
is actually fun. I enjoy it. There are some I tried out I think 2 or 3 characters and they're all so far I've had fun with how it plays. It's very entertaining, I must say. Makes me miss Warriors titles just a little bit.
so
Yeah.
who's the Lu Bu of that game? Is there a Lu Bu in that game? Is it
We haven't
Ganon?
really gotten far
We
enough. That's a
haven't
good
really.
question. It probably would be Ganon. Probably would be.
I mean, there are these two. I guarantee the two character, the one at least. The 2 characters that they've quote unquote introduced so far in the story mode are probably made up characters, and I think one of them might be the Lubu of the story. He's like a red dragoon looking fella.
Oh yeah, that guy. Forgot about him. He's probably an added character too.
Don't know his
Yeah.
name. Don't really care.
Oh yeah, and they have like another difference between this game and other Warrior game. Warrior, obviously the Warriors games, the enemies are all basically human characters. But Legend of Zelda has monster like bosses, and they transferred the bosses into this game. And some of the bosses they kind of like work with similar mechanics, so that's kind of cool. Like they got I forgot what it's called, a dragon boss in an Orphan of Time for the second dungeon, where you have to throw a bomb in
You
his mouth.
forgot? How could you forget?
There's a lot of
You're
stuff
the
in my
you're the
mind.
Legend of Zelda expert.
I wouldn't call
You
myself
go
an expert.
you go deep diving for lore theories. You don't know. You know. What's his name? Pop quiz. What's his name?
I say Dundorgoron. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, the Goron. The Goron. That you think of Monster Hunter.
Yamatsukami?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it starts with a D. I remember the story behind him though. He was eating all the Goron's bomb flowers, and they
Oh, they
want him
don't give.
gone. And they were like, "Oh, we'll give you our special our special sacred stone if you killed this thing."
Our sacred special stone.
Yeah.
Our sacred special kidney stone.
And then they adopt Link into their brotherhood, and they try and give him a hug,
And
and
then they kill him. They fucking
he,
kill Link.
he runs away.
He runs away because they wanted to hug him?
Yeah, it's one of the few like what do you call it? Humorous scenes? No, I'm looking for a different word, but it was a funny scene in the game. The Gorons are pretty funny. But yeah, at the end of that scene, Link is just running away, and they're like walking towards him, like, "Let me give you a hug."
Because their greeting is to like fucking assault you.
Yeah, the
I
Gorons
think
are a
one of
little
them
rough.
slaps you on their back and then sends Link flying.
Yeah, he flies to the ground. Organ of Time is kind of funny if you like really play through it.
Just fucking knocked his ass to the ground and then like didn't even think for a second that maybe they just killed this child.
Yeah,
Oh,
listen.
he's the chosen one. He's not gonna get killed by a slap on the back. Come on.
Well, I mean, if he fell to his death, didn't he? In Majora's Mask, allegedly, according to game theorists.
Oh yeah, very sad. But yeah, no, Link is he's in the Goron Brotherhood. He's in with all the races in Hyrule.
Yeah, one of them is like his the fish woman is his future wife.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to marry Princess Ruto because he wants the stone from the Zoras, and he helps the Zoras out. And the princess is like, "Oh, I'm supposed to give this to whoever I marry, so make sure you come back."
But doesn't she die?
Spoilers, she dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly. So Link doesn't marry her.
He
I
dodged
think
a
it's
bullet
funny
there.
that in Breath of the Wild there is a Zora that is they kind of hint towards like Link and that Zora being,
Uh-huh.
What? Say it.
I don't
Being
know.
what?
We're adults here. Say it
I
out loud. Say the quiet parts out loud.
I don't know. Were they
I don't
I
know.
would
Who
I would
told
have
you
to
this theory, first of all, that they
I,
were like banging?
no, not that. I don't know. I have to look it up again. I remember things and then I forget things. What was her name again? Princess Ruto?
Who are
I
you
think her name
talking
was
about?
Princess Ruto.
From Breath of the Wild? It
Oh no,
wasn't
Princess Ruto was the one
Naruto.
from Orphan of Time.
Brendan's nervous.
Isn't the
He
one
doesn't
in
want
Breath
to
of the
get his
Wild
lore
like
theories wrong.
isn't the one in Breath of the Wild like Mithra? Some shit
Who?
like that?
Mythal?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Mifa.
Fenharel.
Oh yeah.
See, you remember more than me. That's why I don't want to call myself an expert because I forget things. I can't be an expert at
Well, how do
anything.
you even know? You never played the game.
I've seen clips and I've watched my friends play a couple times.
Ooh, oh, that's right. You had a Switch in the house after
Yeah.
you were playing Smash with each other.
Yeah.
playing Ganondorf, you scummy bastard.
How is that scummy?
Urgh!
Ganondorf is a high skill character, okay? Alright? I don't know what you're
Very,
on about.
I
very
am.
good.
There we go. So I did remember right. Mifa was in love with Link and made him the Zora armor before she died.
Oh,
So yeah, Link has a history of love interest with Zoras.
yeah. Her brother was also like he had a hard on for him too. I
Maybe
don't know if
that's
that was just
No,
me in my
that's
mind.
fan
no,
art.
that's just a
That was just in my
bromance,
head.
man.
Well,
That's
they swam in the water. He was like bro fisting him.
because you fought the boss battle with him together. You fight. No, you don't fight the boss, but you approach the temple. You
I don't
can't
know.
even call it a temple.
It seemed like they were having a lovely time to me, but I guess there isn't going to be a swimming pool, you stupid slut.
Hey.
Alright, you need to stop making references that exactly 0 people will understand.
People have watched American Horror Story. They must have done. Did you watch? Did you ever watch the first season of American Horror
I
Story, or
watched the
any
f-
of the seasons
I watched a couple episodes.
of the first one?
I think so.
Did you like it?
I remember liking it.
So good. I've been watching clips again. That's why.
My God.
Someone posted a fucking video of like American Horror Story quotes out of context, and if you just watch the clips out of context, it really is just fucking. This show is wild. Like they had these people say this shit. There was one with the clip from Freak Show where it's the Siamese twins being given a cupcake, and it's just one of them saying, "I don't want a cupcake." You it just cuts off there. I don't know why that had me dying. The sound that she was making, Sarah Paulson, legend, icon, star. Anyway,
You
Anyway.
ended me talking about Legend of Zelda for that.
Yeah, it's
sorry.
just like
Oh,
I don't
oh,
know.
I'm so sorry. Sorry. Go on.
There's DLC for Hyrule Warriors too, right? Or am
I
I?
think
Uh,
I think there is, but we have the Switch edition. I think it comes with everything. It's like Legendary Edition.
yeah, it's like
Ah.
the deluxe edition. It went on sale, and Brendan for like 20% off. It went on sale, and Brendan was like, "This is the best that I can get it."
It
The
is.
the problem
Oh
is
my.
knowing our luck, that thing is gonna go like for much cheaper, like tomorrow.
I doubt it. Nintendo barely does sales, especially on their IPs.
And they never do price drops. Ever.
Never. The game will be the same price even 20 years from now.
Yes.
There isn't going to be a price drop, you stupid slut.
So fucking that 20% off is a blessing from the
It
Lord.
is. That's why I was like, I gotta get it now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if I just bought Assassin's Creed. I have to get this now.
You did. You haven't even played it.
I haven't, but we've been busy playing another game, which we have to get to talking about. I already talked a lot about Hyrule Warriors, so anyone else want to talk about the other game that we've been playing?
No, you also have to talk because you brought it up.
Yeah, you also brought it up.
Them's the rules, Rue McClanahan.
And all right. So yeah, we something else that we were talking about. We did the open beta for Back for Blood.
Dun dun dun.
Wow.
Don't watch
Loris.
the video because it's just, as I said, it really is just us screaming.
It
the
is.
entire-
It's very loud. I just finished editing it and it's already
Ooh.
been uploaded and
Ooh, I didn't know.
yeah, it's loud.
I want to watch it. Watch it right after this podcast,
That's right.
as
The
everyone else should too. YouTube.com/. I don't know if that's what the URL is, but just go to
I don't know if
YouTube.com
the URL is.
and search for us. You'll find us.
It's youtube.com/yxy143c78/html///hashtag.
All
Just
right.
making stuff up.
There you go. Hope y'all followed that.
I wonder that just would be a 404 error.
No, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it was fun. We
What? Sounded
just
very
because
unsure of that.
there was a lot of problems
Yeah, there were some
with
technical
the
issues.
voice, the voice chat
Problem is, we
that we,
really won't know if it was on our end or if it was on their end.
yeah, because you two could hear yourselves fine.
You know? It was we were doing crossplay though, weren't we? We were on PlayStation and you were on
Yeah, but even
your
then, it
PC.
should still work. Because I've played Call of Duty with crossplay
Crossplay.
people, yeah, and you can hear them calling you, a fuck bag, no problem.
Oh yeah. Classic. Traditional.
Yeah.
Keep traditions alive.
For some reason, we just couldn't get it to work here.
Yeah, it's weird.
And we spent like a good hour trying to troubleshoot and
Yeah,
nothing was working.
nothing
It
So we
was
had
is
like,
still in beta though.
yeah. But thoughts? So far so good,
The
right?
game itself was fun.
Yeah.
Um, for some reason during the first act, my game volume just stopped. For some reason, I could only hear bullets ricocheting off of objects, but I couldn't hear the music. I couldn't hear the zombies, and I couldn't hear my gun firing. But I can hear the bullet ricochets. So that was weird.
That's really weird.
Ricochet! No one remembers that either.
Oh,
No.
isn't that from Lucha? Mucha
Lucha
Lucha?
Libre, Mucha Lucha, yeah. Mucha Lucha, Mucha Lucha.
It's an old cartoon.
Anyway.
But anyway, um, yeah, and then there was another glitch I had on a different act where my gun just disappeared. I could still fire and reload, but it was just my hands making the motion and nothing in my hands. That
Oh
was
god,
weird too.
everyone was so low for me then, audio. I did catch that. Oh, for some reason, all I heard was Brendan saying, "My gun disappeared. My gun just vanished, but
Yeah,
I'm still shooting."
yeah, I heard that. Uh,
Oh, well, as
Over
long as
like,
what I said still makes sense.
yeah,
just like just over all of the screaming going on, all I hear is Brendan saying, "My gun just vanished, but I'm still shooting."
That
I
This
was
thought,
game
fun.
is
yeah,
yeah,
I thought the like Call of Duty Apex Legends style like attachment system was pretty. I liked it. It's different from Left 4 Dead.
I like the cards.
Yeah,
It's pretty unique. Like it's different, and I don't know. It added uh a different experience for me
did it?
having all of like the corruption cards and stuff. Like I can't wait to see what other like handicaps they give you
Yeah,
per mission.
but I felt like the buff cards, I didn't really feel like the buff cards did anything for
Anything.
me,
Yeah.
except for the one that like it gives you health when you kill an enemy with melee, and the knife
Mhm.
one that like a gives your melee a knife attack instead of just your fists.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes a big difference, I think.
But every
It's
other
like a
one, just I couldn't feel the difference all that
yeah,
much.
like the stamina, the health.
Yeah,
I didn't really notice.
like 5 health, that's like that's nothing in this game.
No, yeah, especially when it's just 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 very quickly you can just get surrounded
Yes.
Mhm.
and
And
get just dunked on by a whole bunch of monsters.
you
And
get
then the
like
next thing you know, you get a masturbation hand grabbing you, and then you're dead.
yeah, you get like spit on and then you're bound and then an exploder comes in and fucking launches you.
That asshole is like three out of what, four special infected from Left 4 Dead rolled into one asshole.
Yeah. Oh, there wasn't much variety in the special infected either. I think
No,
we all,
sometimes like I couldn't even, unless they were the big ones, I couldn't
yeah, you
even
couldn't tell.
tell if they were there to
Yeah,
Yeah.
begin with.
Like you
I
There
have
was, oh yeah,
you have to be looking for like the glowing heart that they
yeah,
have, but
yeah,
it's so hard to tell sometimes like where they are.
yeah. There's a lot of, it's there's sometimes there's so much going on that sometimes you don't notice.
Yeah.
There's also a few like little graphical errors here and there. Like I still don't know what the thing that pounces on you looks like because whenever someone got pounced, all I would see is that person on the ground, and then I'm guessing the model would clip through the floor or something,
Yeah, it was like it would
and
be
you wouldn't
half
even
in the
see it.
floor. Yeah. So it looked like it was coming out of the ground to grab you, and I don't know if that's like actually what they do or if they're
I
just clipping it to the ground.
If that's intentional, then that's all right. That's cool. You have a little mole person, but I don't know if it's
I don't
intentional.
think so. And it was that thing and then the explodey dude. And that's really the only two special infected that were in the beta.
Yeah. I mean, there was something that must have been spitting acid because there was one point when I was standing in acid,
I
but
think
only once.
Those are like the fat ones that explode and they leave like puke, I think, don't they?
it's either that or it's the ones that like cling to the walls.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the same one that like jumps and grabs you
grabs
because
you.
they look the same.
Well, let's.
Oh.
Should we look it up?
Unless maybe like it's just an affected that just has multiple abilities.
That's what I'm thinking. Like it's just they
I
just
mean,
they
they
can
must
spit.
because the fucking fat asshole charges you and explodes.
Yeah. And then the only other one was the Ogre fucking Shrek coming out the ground.
That thing. Don't even talk to me about that thing.
Well, we could find out if we play the versus mode.
I don't
I'm
want to
not
do
playing
that.
that. I'm not doing that.
I barely wanted to be social with the people we were playing with, although we did have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cuz
They weren't in voice chat, so
they were cool. I had no problems.
they
hey,
didn't
just
even
be cool,
talk.
man. Just be cool. Don't be all like uncool. That's a countess from.
Yeah, you need to
Oh, there's a
stop.
lot. There's a lot of special written on here.
Is there? I didn't see him. I
So
saw
we
Spider-Man and
have
Fat Dude.
we have breakers, we have augres, we have snitchers, hags, tall boys, bruisers,
Oh, that's
crushers,
right. The tall
stingers,
boys.
stalkers, hawkers, reekers, exploders, wretches.
There were a lot of tall boys in the last mission.
There were a lot of tall boys. They fucked you up.
Oh yeah, the last mission it was fun. They did have some really cool mechanics too. Like that giant ogre was cool. Oh, where we had to blow up the boat was cool. It was
Okay, so
cool.
I'm looking at some. Just be cool. Don't be all like uncool. Anyway, I'm looking at pictures, and I think we really only did get to see a few of them because I don't think we've happened upon a hag, and it looks like I actually don't want to see one.
Well, it is the beta still.
Yeah, it is
It's
the
possible
beta.
that maybe they haven't ironed those out yet.
Yeah, so it's understandable.
Yeah, so okay, yeah, we only got to see a few of them, but there's a lot. There's a lot more than I was expecting. I thought there was only four from what we saw.
Now, the big question is this a game you would want to spend $60 on?
Um, sure, why not?
Yeah, well, depending on how many like campaigns they have. Like what we played felt like two campaigns back to back, so it was pretty good. It was a good amount of time we played.
I think because during the loading screen when you're like when you first start like the checkpoint, it says like 1-1, 1-2, and like that second half we were playing, it said a 4-1 instead. So I'm assuming that's
Mhm.
supposed to be like the fourth level.
So there's at least four.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see myself spending $60 on this. It was pretty fun. I'll admit it was pretty fun, and I'm curious to see what the finished product is going to look like.
It was I don't know. I feel like this is one of the games I would wait for like till it goes on sale for like $40.
Yeah, I could see that too. Because I didn't pay full price for Left 4 Dead either.
Yeah, I
Be
didn't either.
honest.
I got it like I think I got it bundled Left 4 Dead 1 for like $20 on Steam.
Mm, yeah, I got it. I think I got it with the orange box.
Yeah.
Was it part of the orange box? No, Portal was.
No, it
Never mind.
No, it
wasn't.
was, right? Wasn't it?
I don't think so.
I know it was
The
Team
orange box
Fortress
is Team
2,
Fortress, Portal, and I
Half-Life.
think
Yeah.
Oh, and
Half-Life.
Half-Life.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah. So no, I'm thinking
Half-Life.
about Portal. But yeah, no, I definitely got it for on sale or something like that, reduced price. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I could see waiting also because, like I said, it depends on how many campaigns there are. 'Cause if there's only 4, then no. But if there's like a good amount of them, then okay, yeah.
It it's also like it's not a game I see myself playing like on my own by myself.
Mm,
Feel me? It
that too.
doesn't feel like a solo game. So I feel like that's why I wouldn't spend $60 on it either.
We're very antisocial.
Yeah.
Oh, also we can talk about the jump in difficulty from. Oh,
There
actually,
is no jump. We're just bad. We're just
you know what we have
bad.
to do? We just have to test it again because really the only thing that really like wrecked us was that ogre, and the ogre, you know, it's a big thing. So maybe we just try it again. We're a little smarter with the ogre part, and we'll see how far we get.
Yeah, we could try it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see. And I think now is a good time for a break.
All right. Very
So,
good. I need something to drink.
yeah, very good.
Very good.
All right.
Alright,
Bye.
Bye.
and we're back.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Did everybody hear about that coach in the Olympics that hit that horse?
What?
You heard that? And it's in the news right now. The coach hit the horse in the pentathlon.
Why?
Didn't want to jump.
So he just
And
punched it?
Yeah, she
like,
just
jump, you
punched it.
stupid horse.
Yeah, like come on.
She just fucking punched a horse. I saw the video of it.
Did he
Oh,
like punch the horse like in the face or like on the side or?
She was like on the side on the fence, and the fucking rider was freaking out because she was I guess just having a fucking panic attack that she was not gonna win the game, and the coach just punched the horse.
and off it went.
Oh. She got disqualified though. They kicked her out. Not the actual rider. I think the coach did.
Well, yeah, that's animal cruelty.
So strange. People were like saying like, why is this even a sport for the Olympics? Why? Why they're not doing nothing? It's the horse doing all the work. That's what people were saying.
Yeah, and then they punch the horse if the horse isn't doing good enough.
Yeah, you need to have the strength to to punch the horse
Punch
correctly.
the horse.
Like, come on, you fucking horse.
Oh my
That's
god.
how you. That's how you do with with your horse in Red Dead. You gotta
That
slap it a little bit.
that
And when the horse
reminds
gets scared, then you just calm it down. Like, okay,
it's
Oh, I'm
alright,
sorry.
girl.
It's all right. There. Oh, my horse. It's. It's still hard for me to talk about it.
That this reminds me of I don't know if you guys have seen the Castlevania anime on Netflix.
We saw the first season.
Because I think it's the second season. There's this one scene where actually I don't want to. If you guys are gonna watch the second season, I don't want to spoil it.
We may not. I mean, do you mind, Brendan? I don't really care.
I mean,
you can talk.
it's not big spoilers, but there's this one scene where this vampire in a suit of armor is like fighting against these humans, and she punches a dude is running towards her on a horse, and she punches the horse, and it sends the rider flying off. And as he's flying towards her, she bisects him with her big ass sword. It was,
What
Wow.
the fuck?
I don't know. It's like this whole ass fight scene. It's great. You guys should watch the second season.
I heard it got
Oh,
really good.
yeah, I heard it got really good too. I liked the first season as well. Lies in your house of God.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that was
Your
the
life's
last.
work makes God puke.
Your
Oh,
God's love is not unconditional. He does not love us. But we love you. If it
let me.
weren't for you, we wouldn't exist. Let me kiss you.
Oh.
Jeez.
I haven't watched it. I've only seen the clips on YouTube, but now I kind of want to watch it.
The first season's really good. The Archbishop was like, I was just doing God's work. She was a witch! Lies in your house of God. It was so good. The delivery from that was the last episode of that season as well. And all you see is, you know, a lot of gore for an entire town, but then it was just like, I'm an evil asshole, so it's just very satisfying.
Yeah. Also, like a fucking flaming head
From the
said,
sky.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
in a year I'm gonna come and slaughter you. Leave now."
Yeah, make your
So,
preparations.
yeah, if you stayed anyway, that's on you. That's not on him anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
you
that's all
fucked up.
you.
If you had kids in that year, oh, bad for you. Sorry. Sorry about it.
He
That's
also
a
That
gave them.
bab- that babby is sustenance now.
He also gave them a full year to leave. Like that is actually really kind of him, considering he's all a big powerful demon thing. He
yeah,
just destroyed them.
It's
and
quite
they
generous.
yeah. I would have been like, I'm coming in 5 minutes. Make your peace.
Exactly.
5 minutes. No, it starts now. The fastest survive.
Go. Let me
And
give
I
you a
and if I
kiss.
was if I was one of the fucking people and I had it's like everybody gets left behind, whoever gets left behind. I'm sorry.
Even with the full year, I'm just like, no, by the time that flaming head showed up,
Showed
I would have
up.
been halfway across the country. I'm like, oh, hell no. Fuck all this shit.
That isn't that just the way though for a lot of people. Someone made a good point about the the fight or flight reaction. It's really they should add two more. It's like stare, prone, fight, and then flight goes last. Because people will like when shit happens, it's like for some people it's like too much so fast for the brain to process that they just really they stand there and they wait for their brains to catch up before they do anything. It's like, is this really happening?
It's like
It's
the
like when
deer in the headlights.
yeah, pretty much. It's like when shootings happen, or like when you hear loud bangs. It's like, what is that? Is that shooting? Is that shooting? And then you have to investigate, like the white people do in the horror movies.
And it never turns out well. As
No,
soon as you see anything suspicious, you're just like, nope, I'm gone. Like,
who was that comedian? They said it's like if you see someone running, you run too. As
yeah, you
soon as
run
someone
with
starts
them.
running, you follow the pack. You gotta go.
It's like it's like Cloverfield when they're in the tunnels and they're seeing all the rats like running away from.
Scurry.
Yeah, and they're like, what's happening? What's
Are you
going
aware
on?
of Garfield? Whoa, dude, are you aware of Garfield? Oh my god, Brendan. Did you watch Cloverfield? Are you aware of Cloverfield?
A long time.
What was it? What did Hudson ask her? He asked Marlena, "Oh, you know Superman or Batman or something like that,"
No,
and
no,
she's
no,
just like,
no.
"Oh my god, dude, are you aware of Garfield?"
I thought it was the other way around. I thought I thought Hudson said something about Garfield, and then she was like, "Oh, do you know Superman?"
No, no, no. He says she mentioned that like something about Superman or Batman, and Hunt is like, "Wow, you know Batman or Superman or whatever." Marlena was just over it, and it's like, "Are you aware of Garfield? Do you know?" And then inevitably she does explode because she got rabies from giant crab things.
Oh,
Such a shame that every subsequent spin-off movie of Cloverfield was such shit. Well, I don't know, but Cloverfield Lane was okay. It's not bad. Strange, because who would have thought that throwing a Molotov cocktail at a spaceship would make it just, explode? But hey, GTA, anything can happen.
well, maybe on their planets they don't have Molotov cocktails, so they didn't build their spaceships with Molotov cocktails in mind. You know,
It's like super effective against them.
they didn't put Molotov cocktail paneling on their spaceship.
It's like, oh, like what is that? Like I don't know, but it just fucked us up, dude.
It's unbelievable. Another fucking race of aliens who were smart enough for space travel, but were so unprepared for the planet Earth. War of the Worlds, they did not develop medication for bacteria, apparently. And they died of the common flu.
I want to believe that's the reason that no aliens come to visit us. They're just like,
Can you
damn,
That is
imagine?
not the
Earth,
reason why aliens don't
Earth is
come to
fucking
visit us.
crazy, yo.
They've seen us. They're watching us right now. It's like, no, we'll
No,
pass. We'll go to the
yeah,
galaxy over.
like they.
May-
Oh yeah,
Maybe aliens look at like Earth the same way we look at Australia. Everything on Earth wants to kill you.
I mean, what is an ant to a human being? It's the same thing, isn't it? We're capable of complex society, but we're also just ants. It's like no one gives a fuck. Who gives a fuck about this thing?
Yeah, but they still look at us and like those things will kill us.
Wow.
It's like, would you go to a planet of the apes? The apes will kill you.
The Earth was the planet of the apes, though. Neither did Alec never watch the original, and then I didn't
never.
watch the ones with James Franco. Well, no, I think only the first one
Yeah, I think I
was with
also
James
only
Franco.
yeah, I only watched the first one too.
I didn't watch the other ones where the apes were having babies and then using guns to shoot human beings. How sad. So apparently, not only can so it's like it's understandable if human society can't handle genetically intelligent, genetically enhanced intelligent apes, uh, because we can't even handle a virus.
Yeah.
So you imagine if that was a thing, and next to genetically enhanced apes, it's fake news. It's a hoax. They don't exist. It's like that meme. Don't worry, my therapist. Don't worry, genetically enhanced apes don't exist.
Or do they? Or if that's what they have at Area 51. And like they're just like, oh yeah, we'll just let them believe it's aliens.
Have you seen the fucking documentary for the fucking UFO classifieds from the government?
I want to. Also, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, why?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, okay. Because my Discord is doing something weird where it's periodically telling me it's not responding and then going back to normal. I was afraid that was making my audio cut out.
that's the aliens.
I know, right? They know we're onto them. They're attacking me.
I only say anyway, I was only going to mention that documentary because the trailer for it, the first frame is literally like an alien blow up doll sitting in the desert. And I was just like, that's a fucking sex doll. That's what they have in Roswell? They found a sex doll?
Maybe that's what the aliens look like. They just look like
Blow up
sex
dolls.
dolls. Yeah.
Imagine.
Madame Tussauds wax figures.
Maybe. Who knows?
They do like, well, according to the people that have allegedly been kidnapped by aliens, they do like, playing with assholes. They do like the rectal examinations, don't they? Maybe because they themselves don't have assholes.
All right,
Could be.
we're they were getting onto the no bueno territory once again.
They
I might be actually.
they have to know what the inside of a colon looks like. Okay,
Okay.
that's it. That's all I'm
All
gonna
right.
say.
All right. How did we even get onto this?
Question. We went on a really long tangent. So anyway, let's
About
roll this back in.
aliens.
What?
What?
What did we?
Talk about
Oh my
aliens, and then
god.
all of a sudden I mentioned that documentary.
About Planet of the Apes was in there too. I don't even remember anymore.
I don't even remember anymore either.
But that's what we're here for, just to, you know,
I guess that yeah, just fucking spew out some
it's just bullshit.
nonsense.
It's just
Just
all bullshit.
bullshit.
It's fine. We're just a conversation. This is, believe it or not, this is like everyday conversation for us as well.
Yeah, this is
We
just
really are like this. We
this.
just, there is no,
There's
it's
no
really off
order.
the rails.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
this
just,
this is the natural flow for
this is the way.
us.
This is the way.
I
You haven't
still
even watched The Mandalorian
nope,
yet.
nope.
What?
Listen, I don't have the time. Okay, I don't have the
That's one
fucking time.
episode. One episode a night. Not a night, a week.
That's still too much for me.
Oh,
I can
come on.
understand that.
You don't want to know about Bo-Katan and how she has to constantly save Mandalore
Mandalore
for
for
80 years.
Mandalore.
For 80 years, so she's still trying to save Mandalore.
Bo-Katan. I just want to know about what's his name, Jin Jaren. What is his fucking name?
Oberyn Martell.
Yeah, Oberyn Martell.
Obara. When I was a little girl, my daughter. It's my father. What'd she say? Something about the
So
spear and something else, and then she
yeah,
chose spear.
and then it hits the dude in the face. This is truly a terrible plot line.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
I'm confused.
It was an amazing plot line.
Ah, of
The
course.
the deposing of a really smart man. I still don't know why. What was the like reasoning behind it?
Yeah, I
He's
know
still
the
alive in the
reasoning.
books.
Yeah, the reasoning is the Dorn plotline was too complex for those morons to understand. So they were just like,
They
just
just
kill it
kill.
off. Just get rid of it.
They just kill all
Not
of them.
dealing with it.
The entire royal family, just kill them.
Kill it.
It's fine. Dorne doesn't need representation. Like that whole country, that whole kingdom is without leadership now, isn't it? And they don't make reference to that ever again.
No, that's not true. They have a teenage boy leading them.
Is- Who?
The dude at the end in the King's meet. The King's moot.
Kingsmoot. I didn't watch that scene. I only remember them picking the Gimp. Bran. There you go.
That that was the scene. They're one and the same.
He's in what?
Yeah, he was there.
No, I know. I That's the only part where they picked him that I remember. I don't actually remember anything else. I don't remember who was there. I just remember Bran sitting there and then asking what happened to the dragon, the Dogron.
And then he's like, "Why do you think I came all this way?" Fucking prick.
It's like it's like it's like when people type in like that mocking tone where it's like lowercase uppercase. Why do you think I
Yeah.
came all this way?
The throne is
And about me.
mine.
What happened to the Dogron? Stupid.
Stupid.
Sounds like a dwarf accent.
A dwarf. No, a dwarf is a What is a dwarf? Like a Highland Scotsman almost, isn't it? At least that's what whenever I think of dwarves, I think of like just Lotor dwarves, essentially.
Well, they are the quintessential dwarf now, so
Pretty much.
God.
God.
Wow.
We're
Listen, we
brothers.
we both share a single brain cell, okay?
Yeah,
Like,
between the three of us, honestly. We're like the what are they? The fates. You remember the fates from
from
Hercules?
Hercules.
They share one eyeball.
Yeah.
We all share a brain cell, and that brain cell is Nemo.
Yes.
God.
It's
That's actually a horrible fate because he's lost his mind.
Exactly.
He actually started eating the standing fan that's in the room because he was trying to get at a cardboard box that was behind the fan.
what?
He's trying to bite the fan to get out his way.
He's just like, I need to get there. I'm just gonna eat through it.
Exactly. It's
He's
like I'll
insane.
get there one way or another.
He does have dementia, everyone. Early onset.
Yeah, we mentioned in an
So
earlier episode. Yeah.
he was like chewing cardboard boxes so much unattended because everybody was just doing their own thing. And his teeth started bleeding because he was
Oh
chewing so hard.
no.
Yeah.
So we had to like rummage every like unattended cardboard box and put it in a place he can't reach, but clearly he just will bite anything now. If anyone has suggestions on how to deal with a dog with dementia that would, make sure they don't hurt themselves, write in. Send letters.
Letters?
Letters? When will I get the letters? How often may I read them? That's a reference no one's gonna get either because that is from a black and white movie.
Is it? I
Yeah.
remember it.
You never watched Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
No, I remember you making the
Yeah.
Yeah,
references.
you've heard me say it. I say it a lot. Letters? Letters? Really? Oh, really? Letters?
All right, that's quite enough from you.
Yeah, that's enough. But we just got Nemo CBD treats, so we're gonna try that for him.
Tell
Well,
us if that's safe because God knows we don't know.
they're dosing him with cannabis.
It's CBD though; it's not THC, so it's not to get him high. It's just to help him
Relaxing.
calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
CBD for my baby seizures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, poor Nemo.
So
yeah.
you hear him huffing.
No, I don't.
I just put the microphone near his mouth, and he stopped huffing, but his breath smells. Have to get him doggy breath mints again.
See, we
I mean,
need.
if we're talking about rebranding, we should just have this podcast be like about Nemo
Listen,
and
that's
dogs.
that. I've said this before, and y'all haven't done it yet. I need footage of Nemo to put up like as the backdrop for this podcast. And then I just put that shit on loop.
On loop.
Yeah. I was thinking about putting him on the Facebook group, which I still have to finish making.
Oh, because we haven't rebranded yet.
Yeah, because I need to know the name. I mean, I put a tentative name of just Save Scums, but
We're like a very half-assed group.
I wouldn't even say half-ass. I'd say like
A
quarter
quarter, an eighth.
ass, maybe an eighth. Yeah, definitely not half though.
well, God bless all our listeners, though.
All you mean all of one of them.
All one of them. But we see you.
Uh,
I see you in the analytics. Keep
we got a
fucking
couple of
watching.
views.
Oh God, it's almost.
Just
We're coming up to a year of doing this.
no, shut the fuck up. No, we're not.
Are
Think I'm
we?
lying? I think
A year, a
we started
year.
in January. of this year, if I'm not
4 months.
mistaken.
You're probably right,
January or
because I remember it
February.
was like snowing, because we had that episode where we talked about when we almost
Yes.
didn't make it home because of the
Yes.
snow.
Yeah, Brendan almost killed me trying to get me home.
Well, Brendan,
Well, I
Mother
did a good job.
Nature. Yeah, Mother Nature almost killed you.
That's right, God sent Sandy here coming to get me. I mean, no,
Sandy.
it's because this snowstorm because Sandy missed. That's why I
She
stole that joke from
she,
someone.
she
I'm
didn't
I'm I'm
miss, all right. She hit us. She just failed. Oh my
God, I
god.
hated
But
it. I fucking hated it.
that
Don't
time when we
remind
had
me.
like no electricity, I wanted to die. I was just like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
We read Harry Potter
I
3 times over.
Yes, I read The Deathly Hallows like 2 or 3 times with fucking the headlamps.
Man,
Horrible.
It's
I need to buy
truly
more
just
books just
awful.
in case.
Oh my god, yeah. I want to buy the fucking A Song of Ice and Fire, but that piece of shit George R. R. Martin hasn't finished it yet, so I can't. I want to
Yeah,
buy the
I
whole
agree.
set.
And God knows that man. He better hurry, or he'll, who knows? May just end up pulling a thingy and kick the bucket before he's done.
A Kentaro Mayura. Is
Yep.
that me?
We
He.
should get into I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna mention a different art author, but you could finish your thought about Martin.
Oh, I was gonna say he's too busy working on fucking Elden Ring. That piece of shit.
Oh yeah, maybe that means it's gonna be really good.
I hope so.
He's trapped in Miyazaki's basement until it's done.
Yeah, until I think it's supposed to come out January?
Yes, it is. Pretty sure.
Shit.
Which is not that far off.
No.
Many games to be excited for. And, there's also a possibility for disappointment, but high hopes.
No. Keep your hopes low, your expectations low, never be disappointed.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
The devil works hard, but your pessimism works harder.
Yes. But anyway, Brendan, what were you gonna say before?
Oh, no, I was just gonna suggest if you
Reading a
want an
new
author,
book.
if you want an author that is constantly pumping out books, read Brandon Sanderson.
I've heard about him. He's the one, what
Yeah.
is it? The Wheel of Fate? What is that? Was
Is
that
he the real
series
thing?
called?
No.
The
Is
wheel,
he?
the
Oh.
wheel of fate.
Isn't he?
It's Stormlight Archives and Mistborn.
Ah, Miss. Yeah, that's the one. Who was it that wrote
Wheel of Fate. I don't
the
know. Good question.
Wheel of Time?
Sean, DuckDuckGo this.
The Wheel of
Why are you fucking
Time
doing
is what it
that?
is.
The wheel of fate is the Magic the Gathering.
The Wheel of
Oh, I
Fate.
love Magic.
Do you?
Is it Magic the Gathering? Yeah, it says Wheel of Fate, Time Spiral, Magic the Gathering. It's also a video game released March 27, 2020 by UDX Interactive.
Really?
Wait,
Let's play.
let's play. It must be like a PlayStation 1 game or something. The Wheel of
Oh, but he
Fate.
said
No, it's
release
PlayStation.
2020.
It's 2020.
Oh,
PlayStation 4.
2020. It must be shit then. What do the reviews say?
I'm looking at it on Steam right now. It's $15 on Steam. It's an old school single player fantasy RPG with a
Okay.
modern take on graphics and a breakthrough AI that adapts to the player.
I don't
Become the
believe that.
hero of Providence and save the world in an ever-changing adventure in this new take on old books.
Why?
That's strange. The release date on Steam is 12, and all reviews are mostly positive.
But 12/21 hasn't happened yet.
February 12th, 2021.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 12/21 as in like December 2021.
We have a bunch of tired boys today.
I am tired. That's true.
Yeah, we're all tired.
I took an hour and a half long nap and I woke up not feeling refreshed whatsoever. Woke up feeling drunk
Oh
or
my god.
hungover.
I wish I could take naps, but it's like I've gotten to the point where it's like when like the thought of taking a nap scares me because it feels like I'm wasting my free time by taking a
Yeah,
nap.
I feel the same way. Can't take naps. It's just a waste of time. Don't want to
Yeah.
go to sleep early either because it's also
Yeah.
wasting my time.
Yeah, I just want like it's terrible. It's
Well,
truly awful.
that's what happens when you work. The only time you have free time is when you're unemployed. Have all the time in the world when you're unemployed thanks to global disaster.
Global disaster. I don't know. What fucking they were talking about because we're supposed to be opening up fully in the
Yes.
fall
Hmm.
for school. And my IT director was like, "Yeah, if it doesn't work out, that well, like, because a lot of the kids they're still unvaccinated because they're young.
Oh, yeah, it's not FDA approved for kids, I don't think.
Yeah. So they're like, we
Well,
might,
I don't think it's FDA approved in general, but
yeah. So it's like we might like might be working from home again, maybe, depending on how school opening works out."
there are a lot of jobs that you can just do from home, though, aren't there? Like there really isn't any reason for some people to have to go to a physical location to do work that they can do reliably from home.
Yeah.
They should
And
they should do background checks on people's psyches, though. It's like, are these people? Do these people have a proclivity to like not do work at home?
I don't
They're
think
gonna approve that,
I don't think that's gonna show up in a background check, like your work
right?
Well, no,
ethic.
I meant as like a psych evaluation. That's
Oh,
what I meant,
okay.
not a background check. So you have to see our recommended therapist to see if you're a lazy fuck up.
Wow.
Honestly, I feel like I would get a shit ton of work done at home.
I'm
Like
home, right? Like,
no fucking people just always
yeah,
on my ass trying to talk to me. Like, no, don't fucking talk to me. I got shit to do.
yeah.
Kidding me?
And for the most part, people were like doing the whole Zoom call thing where it's like they were working, but their cameras were, which some people this was truly the year to find out who's good with technology and who isn't. There are people having sex on their Zoom calls thinking that they were on camera. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Having sex while you and you don't know your camera's on? You don't see yourself fully just having sex on camera? You don't see that?
But they had it minimized.
Oh god, Brenda, don't make excuses for people. You can make other excuses to be made for a lot of people, but not for
All right. Okay. That, that's enough. Because it's time to go. It's time to it's time to end off the episode.
So long farewell as he does in
Yeah. Don't have sex on Zoom, kids. Or not kids. People.
kids.
a Sonic the Hedgehog PSA.
Don't have sex, kids.
Abstinence. Practice it.
There's a population problem.
But
Anyway,
anyway, yeah, that's it. Goodbye.
bye.